Shall we get some rest then?
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust? Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Perhaps fortune will send a few. I'm just grateful I get to live a quiet life. Now, where was I headed? Everyone's busy with their own affairs, and it's the same.
Should you wish to ply me for information, you will first have to earn my trust. Delightful. You know, many of our patrons wish to take me for themselves. Yet there is something different about you. I lived a simpler life once. But one man changed all that. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far. Here I am.
I could use a bit in my life. Slow down. His bones can't keep up.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life. Some call it cultured. I call it
A place
dull.
to soothe the spirit. Cream of the crop, after all.
Work done graciously is work done poorly.
There's comfort.
'Tis good to be reunited.
I've more time than I know how to spend. Let's take it easy today.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
I've been on my knees all day. All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders. I'd sooner stay out of battle where it possible. I fancy a kit, but not at the expense of my duty. Got to crack a few skulls before it's
I
chopped off.
could. Never really.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
The rules at your neck. I've more time than I know how to spend.
Only person I believe in is myself. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Would that we could serve on this worthy entrance.
Where was I headed? Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
My sincerest apologies. Lady Wilhelmina is attending to a patron at present.
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in? You have my thanks. Had I not noticed your presence, I might have slain him there and then. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these past few years has been leading up to this. I am here. But I cannot simply end his life. Oh no. I must first expose his misdeeds. Only then will I allow myself to grant him the miserable end he deserves. Or so I'd sworn, but I've yet to find a single shred of evidence. Perhaps the time has come to surrender this crusade. You would lend me your aid. But I've done nary a thing to earn it. And recall that I've devoted years of my life to his pursuit, with naught to show for my troubles. If the proof I seek yet exists, it will not be so easily uncovered. I suppose there is truly naught I can do. Save deliver him a gruesome demise for all to behold, that is. Still, if you insist upon searching for evidence of his crimes, 3 days. I will give you 3 days to find what you seek. I shall wait patiently, though not with bated breath.
Last night's patron was a delight.
What should I get up to today?
To each their own. The world's better for it.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Work done gracelessly is work done poorly.
Fair winds.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do we know of anyone privy to the goings-on in the palace?
What are we to do? Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Would that all my days were saved. Back to it.
Couldn't hurt, it was like feeling.
This armor's seen better days. Now, sense getting cold.
You wish to expose Allard's misdeeds. I know not whether I can assist you in this, friend. Ah, but of course, Patrick may know aught that could aid you. Go to his manor come nightfall. If you say you are in my employ, you should be allowed entry with no issue.
These soldiers lack discipline.
They wish they were in my boots.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable. Damn near enough.
Regent Kin Sven has been busy, it seems. Shall we meet with Lord Patrick come nightfall? Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
But not without its charms. Let's make haste, else I'll be at this all night. Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
The banquet will alleviate.
Could you come over here?
A lonely place. But not without its charms.
Follow me, Arisen.
Quite the predicament.
Too quiet here for my liking.
I'd more time than I know how to spend.
We have found a material.
I'd more time than I know how to spend.
This way, if you please.
Always sets me to
Always a fresh breeze blowing.
Good. We're here.
Allard. Long have I borne witness to the man's arrogance, and long has it infuriated me. I visited his manor once. I recall that he was rather particular about the placement of his paintings. Mayhap he's concealed aught behind one. 'Tis just the sort of thing one would expect from a man who places so much stock in appearances. Shall I summon him here? You could make use of his absence to steal into his manor and inspect his art collection. Excellent. I will send word to him presently of some urgent matter that requires his intervention. Once you've seen him depart his manor, make your way inside and stay alert. We may not get a second chance at this.
Let us make for Minister Allard's estate and slip in once we've seen him. Leave. I know. Away. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
We might make use of this as evidence.
I've little enough gold to spend these days. right. I won't say no.
This is where I come from.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
What might you be looking for?
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road. Now, that's not so strange, but guess who I saw riding in it? Poor little Daphne. I doubted my eyes, I did. And rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance was so uncanny, I mistook him for her. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should so closely mirror a girl of the slums. Their faces may match, but the lives they lead are as different as night and day. Aye, 'tis a cruel world we inhabit.
That's one piece of evidence in hand. We might search for more, if you are so inclined, Master.
Right you are.
My back's acting up today.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. To think that the proprietress of the Myrmecolion was plotting such a thing. Under normal circumstances, I would not overlook such a clear admission of murderous intent. But this is Allard we speak of. Of all the Queen Regent's sycophants, he possesses the greatest authority. His fall from grace would do much to further our cause. But where to find the evidence we seek? Perhaps the merchants he deals with possess aught that could serve us. Merchants with connections to Allard will reside in the merchant quarter, though they're not likely to divulge their secrets readily. Some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. Interesting. So Allard has been leveraging his position to line his pockets, right under the Queen Regent's nose. I doubt she will be happy to learn of this. Yes, this should be more than enough to disgrace him. However, 'tis not enough for me to condone his assassination. Of course, if your intent is not to kill him, but merely denounce him, then I will gladly assist you however I can. I see. Perhaps that would be best. Enlisting the aid of Regent King Sven may shine light on aught we've overlooked. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Mayhap. Regent King Sven's assistance would grant us some beneficial information. This is a memorandum of Allard's. According to this, afore attaining his current status, he was in the employ of a merchant. And in order to claim the merchant's property as his own, he murdered the man and his wife, staging it as an accident. It is a grave affair indeed. Should this article prove genuine, I have every faith 'twould be sufficient to condemn him for all time. The deed was monstrous, and yet, considering my position, I am afraid I cannot condone the man's assassination. I know not the path I should follow. What is your intent going forward, Your Majesty? Very well. I will place my faith in you, Your Majesty. However, know that should he be assassinated, I cannot offer you my aid. Now, pray bear the evidence you've discovered to the Myrmecolian. I will do everything in my power to assist you.
So, the captain is willing to aid you only if you do not stain your hands in blood. I hope you shan't disappoint him.
I quite agree.
Need anything? I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Not much going on.
Here at last. We shall await you here, Master. May our parting be brief.
This place is very dreary.
I'll bet this place has a ship.
What is like that?
So, you've returned. I confess, I thought you might not. I was ready to settle things myself. Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. I can't believe you found this. All that remains is to end that man's life with my own hands. I've no other tasks for you. This partnership of ours has come to a close. Unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a curious one, aren't you? But what's just as curious is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. All right, if you're offering your aid, then I'll gladly accept it. Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain him for me, would you? Never mind the mask. Consider it a charm of sorts.
At last. It feels like an age has passed since... What is this? Who are you?
Don't let him escape.
Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you hang for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice... Wilhelmina! But why? Why would you...
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this is for my father. The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in. Fortunately, there's a window here.
You have done what you set out to do, I trust. Then come, Master. Let us...
I was afraid I might find you here. I cannot believe you would stoop to such... No. This is not the time. You will be able to slip out the rear entrance. Follow me, and quickly.
That was certainly well handled. I suppose I ought not to have expected any less. Pray, visit me at the Myrmecolian tomorrow evening. I'll prepare aught by way of thanks. Till then, be well.
What have I done to deserve this, I ask you?
I'll teach them a lesson they will soon forget.
I walk time when I know how to spend it.
A tad rowdy.
There's a ladder here.
Ah,
I cannot believe it. You killed Allard. You realize this could jeopardize our plans for your ascension. I will do what I can to obscure your involvement in this matter. However, bear in mind that you may have to shoulder the burden of your own heedlessness in future. Above all, we will have need of allies to our cause, though I dare say, they shall not easily be found.
Always another errand to see to.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us in. Never to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Shall we get some rest then?
If I see that rat again, I'll gut him myself.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
Well met, sir. Working this field all
Wouldn't say no to
on my best I'm the predicament.
This is no life.
Would that all my days were so.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return. Did Lady Wilhelmina make good her escape? Mayhap we ought to look in on her at the Myrmicolion.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
I don't know. Rumors of everything.
Here's hoping we get no brutes tonight.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink. What is life without a little spice?
I go.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Let's head to market. My mind.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs. Affairs, I see.
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose here, and I owe it all to you. 'Twould seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat Allard's untimely passing as an accident. I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a fuss of the incident after perusing the evidence you uncovered for me. Shrewd as a den of foxes. I truly cannot thank you enough. But I want to try. Just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams. I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my bordlery will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Would you mind coming over here?
Feels eerie.
It is an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Here's a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die... early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I wish I knew your restraint arisen.
Do stop and have a look.
When does my watch end?